Okay, Japan tool haul. Yes, I know it's been over a month. Yes, I'm alive. My health is fine. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. It's Black Friday. I don't know if any of these is even on sale. Links will be in the description. You can check and see if any of this stuff is on sale for Black Friday. Most of these items were purchased from Amazon Japan using Black Ship. A couple of these items, though, this one I did get in Amazon USA. We've got a number of limited editions here, such as this OLFA limited purple in their Cosmic series. They have a number of different colors in the Cosmic series. This is their nicer, thicker handle style. If you're familiar with the typical run-of-the-mill OLFA, this style is a little bit thicker. It's a little nicer handle on these. This is really grippy. It's plastic. Comes with the speed blade. The blade is made in Japan. And of course, the knife is made in Japan. Then let's look at this other OLFA knife. This is a 20-year anniversary edition. The main attraction that I had to it was this cool holder. So the holder is made in Japan. This is the knife. The knife is made in Japan. This is their 20th anniversary X design. The X refers to the pattern in the handle. And this one also came with the OLFA speed blade made in Japan. I really like the way this fits into the holster. It locks into the holster. That's what's really nice about this. It's got, it's got a nice feel to it. So it's also set up for full tethering. You just have to have the tether. You got a connection point here and a connection point here. And just to confirm, this is made in Japan. So this 20-year anniversary edition, I had to get through Black Ship, and I had some difficulties with Black Ship. And it wasn't Black Ship's fault. It was Amazon Japan's fault. So when Black Ship changed their address, I went into my Black Ship address in Amazon Japan, and I edited the address. I just updated the things that changed, click save. And for some reason in the Amazon Japan database, that didn't completely propagate the new address through all the system. And I ended up getting shipments that were coming to the old Black Ship address. So I deleted the address that was in Amazon Japan, and I created a new address from the Black Ship website. The information that you get when you sign up, you get a Japanese address, and I used the kanji version, created a new address, and then I recently did another order of a whole bunch of stuff that's not shown here. It's still coming, and all those items arrived at Black Ship, no problem. So if you're having difficulties with stuff getting shipped to the old Black Ship address, delete the address that's in Amazon Japan, create a new one, copy and pasting every bit of information from the Black Ship website into Amazon Japan, and then it'll work. So that's what fixed it for me. So the TomBow air press, I actually already have one of these, but I liked this clear version. And so I got this, and the thing that is nice about these is that they write upside down. And if you're the kind of person that still writes things on a physical calendar, this is nice to have hanging on the calendar on a string or something like that, so that when you're writing on a wall with the pen pointing up, filling in information on a calendar, it just continues to write because there's a little pressure capsule in here. So that's the deal with those air press pens from TomBow. And then this, if you've been paying attention on social media, you know that Expo 2025 happened in Japan, and they came out with this really weird looking mascot. Don't even ask me to explain this mascot. I don't understand it. Anybody that does understand this mascot, feel free to explain in the comments what that is. So this is a typical engineer brand Negisaurus stripped screw removal pliers, but it is in the special limited edition colors of Japan Expo 2025. And this has been going around on social media for all summer, really. And it's pretty cool. I like the color combo a lot. The mascot, I don't know if I'm too keen on that mascot, but you can see that the pliers has all the machining for removing strip screws, clamping down on the head of a screw. This is the same as we see sold in the United States as VAM pliers. You know, they seem to have improved the compound on these handles. These are a little bit nicer, a little bit softer than some of the older ones with the black handle that I have that are a little bit harder than this. Pretty cool limited edition from Engineer. And then this is a Kakuri. So this is made in Japan, and it's basically a Japanese nail set. You use it for countersinking the head of a nail. And it's kind of neat that they have this end like this. I got this one on Amazon USA, I'm pretty sure. Links will be in the description. And the reason that I ended up stumbling across this was because I was looking up nail-related tools. And the reason for that is because I actually bought a property, which is why I've been so busy and I've been limited in time, limited in money. And every weekend I've been working on this property that I bought. It's paid for, it's 4 acres, there's a lot of trees, it's beautiful. It's got a hoarder house on it, it's got an old collapsed barn. I've got a lot of work to do on that property, and all of that is to just basically make an excuse for why I haven't posted a video for over a month. All right, so then we've got the Niigataseki scale with hook. So basically it's just a little ruler that has got this hook on it. You know, I really like this brand. The Niigataseki brand is the one that has the stepped rule here for counting off the different millimeters in between the major graduations. And this one has a hook, and then it's also got a scale up here that measures from the end. Kind of a neat little ruler from Niigataseki. All right, so then we've got the Vessel Black Edition, and this is in their gel series. This is another situation where I was a victim, so to speak, of the Instagram channel Japan Screwdrivers. I'll put a link to that Instagram channel in the description of this video. And I think that's where I saw these. It could have been also Supreme Tools. I can't remember. This black edition is pretty cool. This is the first gel series, I believe, that I've got. And this is their mushy smushy version of their handle. Okay, so the thing with Vessel's mushy smushy is that right here along this line and right here along this line, there's no give to it at all. It's basically 2 halves of this gel foam material. That is different from Filo's Ergonic. Their version of mushy smushy is all the way around. Okay, so Ergonic actually also has variation in the amount of smush on these different raised areas. Wow, I never even noticed that before. Okay, well, and then Sunflag, their version, their high soft version, is the least mushy squishy of any of these mushy squishy style handles. And I believe I needed to use Black Ship to get this black edition vessel out of Japan. The links in the description will be the Genius links or the smart links that will try to connect you with your country's closest Amazon way to purchase these. All right, and then I got some more Star M. This is for recessing bolts and fasteners into timber. So if you've got like a fender washer and you're going to have some all thread and a bolt and a lock nut on this, you use these tools to recess that. So what I did, I'll show it to you and then I'll explain how I chose these sizes, because these sizes are all in metric. This is Star M. It's made in Japan. Star M is a brand that I absolutely love in Japan. The reason that they designed this with this big flat axle on here is because you choose your length of bit. So this is the 400 millimeter, 21 millimeter diameter. The 600L is their longest one, which is basically 2 feet in the United States. So this isn't quite their largest size, but you drill the hole first, and then you go in after. You put this into the pre-drilled hole, and then this is exactly 21 millimeters. It fits into the hole, and then it drills out your countersink. I took a bunch of washers and I measured the inside and the outside diameters, and then I kind of went through all of the different sizes of these that they make. They make a lot of different sizes of these, and I actually have one sitting at Black Ship right now that will arrive later after I finish that order. So I will have 3 of these, and I'll explain in a different video with some demonstrations why I chose the 3 sizes that I did. But for now, suffice to say, these were the criteria that I used to pick out 3 sizes of those tools. They're a little spendy, and I have some ideas, some workbenches I want to build, pretty much things that I want to do out at my other newly acquired property. And that's probably where you're going to see a lot of demonstrations of pretty much a lot of these tools are going to be out at that other property. Okay, so before I get talking about that too much and get sidetracked, I got this Z-Saw sheath. This was thrown into a Black Ship order, and in the examples, I happen to have both of these examples. So here is the wooden handle saw that fits in there. There's retention, it doesn't fall out. There are some pinch points in there at the top that give it some retention. And if you notice the plastic here, the black plastic, if you don't slide it in with the back against it, the teeth will dig into the soft plastic of the sheath and cut into it. The other one that I have is this handle. This handle I really like because it's a softer plastic. It's not a hard plastic, which is what it looks like when you look at pictures of it. It's actually a really nice handle. So that is the Z-Saw, made in Japan. Where's the part number? Links will be in the description. And then I got a TempleTools flush cut saw, and this I got right off of Amazon USA. This is a wood handle. The tang goes to here, so the blade is replaceable. And the only thing that I don't like about the handle is that I like to hang these up. Let's use a nice Japanese bamboo bit. Okay. And that, oh no, we got tear out. Uh-oh, I'll have to use a That's the only thing I didn't like about the handle, is I didn't have any way to hang it up. The other handles from Zetsaw had the holes so I could hang those. All right, so I've given an update on the kind of hiccup I had with Black Ship and the Amazon Japan address needing to be deleted and recreated. Back to this property that I bought and how it relates to this channel. That property is kind of my main focus right now. Winter slows that down a little bit, but that property is going to be my main focus, my time, my energy, my money. I'm very excited about it. But that property is going to involve lots of use of so many of these tools. You're going to see more of me using these tools out at that property. And there's just a lot of different products that are going to be used out at that site because right now it's off-grid. There's no power out there, which creates a lot of interesting opportunities. For example, if you remember my Makita XGT microwave review, I've been using that microwave every weekend for the last 5 weeks, 5 or 6 weeks. And then the use of power tools out there is basically constant. And I had a weird, unexpected failure of one of my Milwaukee saws. And that's not the first time that Milwaukee has let me down. This thing failed and I had to go out and spend $200-300 to get another one because I have all the attachments for it. So when the content deviates from tools, I'm going to put that content on my other new channel. I have not created it yet. I haven't figured out a name for it yet. Is anybody even interested in yet another homesteading channel? I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Today is Black Friday. If anything here is on sale, I have no idea. I haven't looked. Check the links. Black Friday is so overrated anyway, right? If you like that content, feed the algorithm for me. Stay tuned. You know how YouTube works. And thank you for watching.